Good evening to those who are assembled in the chapel and to those of you at home. As you can see, Rabbi Silverman is not here. He is back in Connecticut at his home dealing with issues related to his mother who passed a few weeks ago. So to carry on tonight's service, you have me, you're lucky, but we're most lucky to have Yehuda, who is going to do the musical accompaniment. So we're going to start with Ma Tovu, which for those of you who have the Siddur, it's on page 101. And let's sing along with Yehuda.
Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanatecha Yisrael, v'ani berov astecha, ahavu v'tzecha, ishtachavei Chodshcha, v'yiratecha, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanatecha Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu.
So now that we've gathered in the synagogue, and I should have announced the translation of Ma Tovu, which is, how lovely are your dwellings, Jacob, your sanctuaries, people of Israel. So now that we've gathered together, let's turn to page 5 for Shalom Aleichem. We're going to ask the angels to sit with us. And, you know, in these days, we really need the intervention of these angels. So, Shalom Aleichem on page 5.
Malachei Hashait, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Oachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ochem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei
So now we'll turn to page 11 for the Hu Naranana, and so we're going to sing to Adonai and let us trumpet praise to our protector. Page 17, let's recite together Psalm 98, obviously on the English side. Sing to Adonai a new song, for Adonai has wrought wonders. God's right hand and holy arm have brought deliverance. Adonai declared deliverance as nations looked on. God's righteousness was revealed. God dealt faithfully and kindly with the house of Israel. The very ends of the earth saw our God's saving power. Call out to Adonai, all the earth. Break out in joyful singing. Sing to Adonai to the music of the lyre, lyre and voices making music together. With horns and shofar cries, trumpet the presence of the sovereign Adonai. Let the sea and all that is in it roar, the earth and all who inhabit it thunder. Let rivers clap hands while mountains sing in harmony, greeting Adonai who comes to judge the earth, judging the world with justice and the nations with truth. Page 20, and for one of our standard Psalms is 99. We'll do Romamu, which is the last 3 lines at the arrowhead.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'shtachau lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'shtachau lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'shtachau lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veshtachavu Lehar Kodsho Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veshtachavu Lehar Kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veshtachavu Lehar Kodsho.
So we've greeted Adonai, and we've greeted him in song, and we've exalted him. So now we will turn to greeting Shabbat. So we'll turn to page 23 for our rousing Lecha Dodi. And we will sing the first two verses that are on page 23 and the last two verses on page 25.
Not trying to steal your thunder, Michael, but I want to share something that I read recently. The first conversation I had with Rabbi Steve after October 7th went something along the lines of, it's been difficult for me to play music, to listen to music. And yeah, that's the truth. You know, no real happy feelings were coming from me. I couldn't express them, and it was difficult. And then I read a quote somebody posted, one of my Jewish friends posted on social media. It said, our response to terror will be, we will make music more gladly, we will sing more beautifully. And so if anybody's feeling the way that I've been feeling, let's try to go with that. I don't want to let them win by taking over my music. Thought that was appropriate. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Shamor v'zakor v'dibur echad, Ishmi'anu elam yuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad, L'shimu tiferet v'tila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Likrat Shabbat nekuvenecha, Ki mikor habaracha, Rosh mikedem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh v'hatila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Yamin uzmo bikarotsi, Eitz Adonai taritzi, Aliyarish ben partzi, B'nisim haben agila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Tohi v'shalom ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'b'tzeola, Toch
Surely your enemies, Adonai, surely your enemies will perish. All who commit evil will be scattered. As a wild bull raises up its horn, you raised my head high, anointed it with fresh oil. As my enemies gather against me, my gaze remains steady, for my ears listen and hear. The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in our God's courtyards. In old age they remain fruitful, still fresh and bountiful, proclaiming Adonai is upright, my rock in whom there was no flaw. The Baruch Hu, page 39a, we rise. Baruch Hu et Adonai hamborach. Baruch Adonai hamborach leolam vaed. May be seated, and we'll read together the first bracha before the Shema on page 39a. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzivaot is your name, living and ever-present God. May your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. El Chai v'Kayam, Tamid Yimlok Aleinu, Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamari Arabim. Page 40 for the Ahavat Olam. The first line, with timeless love you have loved your people, the house of Israel.
Ahavas Olam, Ahavas Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amahata. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. The song of the trees, the wind stirs their leaves. The song of the earth, the wind rain soothes its thirst. The song of the sea, when the waves are set free. The song of the sky, when hummingbirds fly. Ahavas Olam, Ahavas Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amahata. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. The song of the trees, the wind stirs their leaves. The song of the earth, the wind rain soothes its thirst. The song of the sea, when the waves are set free. The song of the sky, when hummingbirds fly. Ahavas Olam, Ahavas Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amahata. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you. All the world sings to you, the world sings to you.
V'batcha al tasir mimeno la'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohei ba'amo Yisrael. Shema on page 41. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'kol levavka, uv'kol nafshecha, uv'kol me'odecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Anochi tzavka hayom al babecha, vishinantam libanecha, vidibata bam, b'shifteka b'beitecha, uvlefteka b'derech, uvshofbeka uvkumecha, ukshatam liot al yadecha, v'hayu latotafot bein einecha, uktav tam al mizuzot beitecha, ubi sharecha. We'll take a few minutes to either finish the Shema silently or a passage of your choosing. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Page 44 for the Michamocha.
Ichamocha b'lim Adonai, Ichamocha ner b'kodesh, Oratei lo tosei felech, Noratei lo tosei felech, Malchutecha hora uvanecha, Bokeyam lifnei Moshe, Tzeiah Yuveyamru, Adonai Yimlov Leilam Vayet, Daira Daira Yet, Daira Daira, Daira Daira Yet, Daira Daira, Daira Daira Yet, Daira Daira Yet, Daira Daira, Daira Daira. Ichamocha Elohim Adonai, Ichamocha ner b'kodesh, Noratei lo tosei felech, Noratei lo tosei felech, Noratei lo tosei felech.
V'nemar kipada Adonai et Yaakov, ugalo miyada zak memenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. The Hashkivenu on page 45. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. So we'll accompany Yehuda, and then we'll read it in English together.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, Hamidenu Malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, Hamidenu Malkeinu lechayim. Ufros aleinu, Sukkot shlomecha. לשלום, מעתה ועד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ולחיים.
Ufrosh aleinu, Sukkot Shalomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Haporei Sukkot Shalom aleinu, V'al kol amo Yisrael, V'al Yerushalayim. And because this is such an important passage talking about peace and feeling safe, let's read it together so that we really get the full meaning of this passage. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel, and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace, now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Top of page 46, Vishamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. בני אלוהים בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת בי נפש, שבת בי נפש, שבת בי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם.
Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabach, v'yalma dibra kirutei, v'yamlich malkutei, b'chayikon u'b'yomechon u'b'chaye dekol Beit Yisrael, ba'galau bizman kariv, v'imru amen. Yehei shemei rabba mebarach, li'alam u'almei almaya, yitbarach. Yeperach v'yishtabach v'yifar v'yitramon v'yitnaseh v'yitada v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudisha b'rihu le'ela min kol b'yachata v'shirata tushbachata v'nehemata Damiran Bialma V'imru Amen. We rise for the silent Amidan, page 47, which goes to page 52, or passage of your choosing. Since the theme of tonight's theme is really peace, I want to turn back to page 51 and listen to Yehuda play Shalom Rav.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say something. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech hado lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech hado Kol ha-shalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Etov enecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol ez ubechol shah Ishlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
So, no sermon tonight, as you know. I'm not in the sermon mode, but I do want to pass along a factoid. And many of you know that this is the month of Heshvan, and Heshvan just started a few days ago. This is the 5th. Today's the 5th of Heshvan. So Rosh Chodesh was 5 days ago. So Heshvan, the month of Heshvan, is actually very unusual. It's unique in that Heshvan has no fast days, no holidays where we sit around the table and eat food. So it's a very lonely holiday. But it's probably a respite after the month of Tishri, where we had so much going on. We had in Tishri, we obviously had Rosh Hashanah, we had Yom Kippur, we had the fast of Gedalia, we had Sukkot, we had Shemini Atzeret, Simchat Torah. You know, after all that commotion, it's probably nice to have a holiday where nothing goes on. But the real name of, or the complete name of Heshvan is actually Mar Heshvan. And the word, by the way, Heshvan is actually a Babylonian word. And as you probably know, most of the months are given Babylonian names. And Mar Heshvan, Mar means bitter in Hebrew. And it just reflects that Heshvan is sort of, in a way, a little sad because it has nothing to recommend it, except for one thing. The one thing that is notable in Heshvan are these two dates, 17th of Heshvan and the 27th of Heshvan. And as some of you may know, tomorrow the Torah portion is about Noach and the flood. And so the flood started on the 17th of Heshvan. And the waters were high and hid the land for a year and 10 days. So on this 27th of Heshvan, the waters were gone. So it took a year and 10 days for the floods to come and to go. And so that's what Heshvan is known for. It's the flood started and ended in Heshvan. I mean, it's really unusual. It's so many things sort of happen on the same day or very close to each other, and so that's what Heshvan has to offer us. So it's the flood and Noach. How
did they eat?
I'm sorry.
What did they eat? Fish?
I'm sorry.
In Heshvan 17, what did they eat when the flood was there over a year?
Oh. Hey, that was my factoid. I mean, I can't go beyond that.
You're lucky you got that.
Okay, so let's turn to page 54 for the Kaddish Shalem. Yikadal v'kadash shemei rabah, be'almad dibra kirotei v'yamlik malkutei, b'chayikon u'b'yomechon u'b'chayei dekol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalar b'zman karib v'imru amen. Yehei shemei rabah mebarach, li'alam u'al me'al maya yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yifar v'yitman v'yitnaseh, Vita Vita Levi Talal Shmei de Kudisha Berihu Leila Min Kol Biachata Vishirata Tush Bakata Vinehemata Damiran Bialma Vimru Amen Titwal Zlot Hon Ubaut Hon the Hol Yisrael Kadam Abu Hon Di Bishmaya Vimru Amen Ye Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Okay, there are just several announcements as we're getting close to the end here. Several announcements that I want to make. Tomorrow morning services, and you'll hear, for those who come to service, we'll hear about Noach tomorrow. And tomorrow night, the Havdalah service. The rabbi's obligations on Monday and Tuesday are canceled. Sunday, I want to mention that we're taking down the sukkah. There was some initially, it was scheduled for 2 o'clock. The time has changed to 9 a.m. So those of you in the chapel here, and those of you at home who want to help, please come Sunday at 9 a.m. to help take down the sukkah and store it for another year. And we're going to take a moment now to ask Larry Voigt to come on up to give us a pitch.
It's a condenser, so you don't have to be in.
Can I take this out of here?
Just stand in front of it.
Can we raise it?
No, Larry, you like that. It's a condenser. You can stand right here.
Okay,
You're good.
thank you. Technology. Mar Heshvan is also noted this year because Hamas started a war against Israel in Mar Heshvan. I wanted to take a moment during the service tonight to let you know that the Mobile Area Jewish Federation is trying to do something about that. We have set up a special Israel Emergency Relief Fund to raise money for special needs in Israel as a result of this war. All federations across the United States and North America are doing similar fundraising. We need to step up and do our share, and the money will be used in Israel for various kinds of things arising from expense related to the war. For example, just today, the IDF evacuated a whole city in the north, Kiryat Shimona, 20,000 people. They have to be relocated. They have to go somewhere. All these kibbutzim in the Gaza envelope, they've got to be repaired. And there are enormous financial needs in Israel arising from the war. 360,000 reservists have been called up. Their families have to deal with the consequence of that. So the federations of North America are asking their members to contribute to the Special Israeli relief funds. You can find that on the website of the Mobile Area Jewish Federation. The website is mobileJewishFederation.org. You can contribute online. You can contact me. You can contact Cassie Morgenstern, our executive director. You can write a check, bring it, mail it. But please help if you possibly can. The other thing I wanted to say is that we are in the process of planning a Jewish Solidarity event. It will be on November 2nd at the Cottage Hill Baptist Church, where we will join the Jewish communities and the Christian communities of of Mobile to express our solidarity and our support for the state of Israel. The mayor will be there to speak. There will be other speakers. So you'll be getting more information about that, but I wanted to mention that so that you have a heads up, and hopefully you'll be able to participate. Thank you, Michael.
I want to, John?
Michael, you know anything about these roses? Can you say?
I was just going to mention, for those of you who are sitting in the chapel, you passed a table which had several vases of roses, and we have a vase of roses here. And these have been donated by the Blackman family from the neighborhood. And they've delivered 203 roses, one rose for each of the hostages that Hamas is holding. So I think that this is a something, I mean, a very noble gesture, and we should be very thankful that the community, the non-Jewish community, is supporting us at this time. Okay, so we rise for the Aleinu on page 56. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol latet gedula liotzer bereshit shelo asanu kukiyei haratzot v'lo samanu kimishpakot adama shelo sam helkenu kahem v'gor aleinu kekol hamonam V'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malkei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim v'yosed haaretz umosha yikaro b'shamayim mimal ushkinatu zo Begabhei meromim hu Eloheinu ein od emet malkeinu efezulato kakatu betorato viadata hayom v'hashebota el babeha ki Adonai hu Elohim Bashamayim mimal v'al haaretz mitachat einod. Kakatu b'toratecha, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, v'ne'ema v'haya Adonai, l'melech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, Ushemo Echad. Be seated. So the Mourner's Kaddish is on page 58. Now, I'll read the names of the local people that whose yortzites we're celebrating, but I just wanted to read for everybody the passage that the rabbi sent us in memory of those in Israel who have passed away during this last 10 days or so, and passage for hope and for hope for Israel, for the people in the IDF, and obviously we know that that's very personal because the Voights have a son-in-law who's now laboring in the IDF somewhere in Israel. God of Israel, see your children and remember your sacred vow to number us all as the stars in the heavens and the grains of sand upon the shore. Keep your people safe and secure, protected and established, firm upon the land which you bequeathed to us. Shield all of your children of Israel with your protective love. In these challenging times, place your hands, which fashioned the heavens and earth, all about your people in an embrace of protective love and watchful care. Return to the land which you love, O God, and stand beside your people, each and every one in shalom. We are praying for the safety of all Israelis, and we remember by name those soldiers whose names have been shared with us. If you know of any Israeli soldiers, please share their names to be included in prayer. God, all life, secure in your divine protection the loyal and valiant warriors of the IDF as they defend our people. Safeguard them from all hazards and dangers. Secure them. Protect them in body, mind, and spirit. Stand by each and every warrior and escort everyone in and through combat to return home. Bring them home to their families quickly and in complete safety. Ensure they are all reunited in life and wholeness with their loved ones. Grant them and their families shalom. O God, full of compassion, embrace the eternal and beautiful souls of these brave, valiant, and loyal soldiers who sought to preserve and safeguard the people and land of Israel at the peril of their lives. Cherish each infinitely beautiful soul. Preserve every soul in your eternal and majestic caress, granting peace and calm to these departed children. May their souls glow as brightly as the stars in the heavens, and may their memories serve as enduring brachot. May their souls experience pure shalom. Do I? Well, there are only two listed here, Moore Cohen and Rowie Weiser. Obviously, there are many more, but there are only two that the rabbi has listed here. So for the local yortzites, we honor the memories of Rose Fuchs, Thelma Rygrod, Barbara Casson, Jesse Thomas, Minnie Meisler, Sigmund Horwitz, Peter John Charnetsky, Eva Chasson, Rebecca Grodsky-Slutsky, Bernard Dittman, Harry Hirsch, Faye Chris, Chester Weber, Joe Gerwich, H.Z. Lubell, Milton Maisel. Are there any other names to mention, either here or at home? So those reciting the Kaddish, please rise. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah. Bialma dibra kirute v'yamlich malkute. B'chayikon u'byomechon u'bchaye dekol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'bizman karib v'imru amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah Mibarach Li'alam U'Lalmei Almaya. Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yifar V'yitruman V'yitnaseh. V'yitada V'yitalev V'yitalal Shemei Dekudisha Beriku Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbachata V'nehemata Damiran Bialma V'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimrumav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Peace to all those who mourn. Okay, so we're just about to the final passage. We'll just do a Oseh Shalom. Oh,
May I offer something in addition?
sure, of course.
Those two individuals that you read that the rabbi did, I personally didn't feel like standing for the Kaddish to remember and to pray for those two in particular, but I do pray for them, and I ask that we just stand, all of us here, and take a moment of 15 seconds to 30 seconds and just meditate for a moment and pray for those two in particular and all of those Israeli Defense Forces.
A worthy idea. Let's all stand.
I already did.
Do I?
I already did.
Oh. Thank you for that suggestion. Oseh Shalom. You may be seated.
Oseh Shalom Imrumah Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael Vehimeru Amen Yimeru Amen Oseh Shalom Bimrumah Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael Vehimeru Amen Yimeru Amen May the one who makes all peace make peace in our world. May the maker of our love give us hearts that care. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav. Oh, yeah, say shalom. Aleinu ve'yogo, yoshvet aveh. Oseh Shalom Bimrumah Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael Vehimeru Amen Yimeru Amen
So we're going to finish tonight with a line that most of you know very well, and for those of you who don't know it so well, you can find it in the benches on page 85. Hine ma tov. Tov umanayim sheber achim gam yachad, translated as, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. And so that's the message of tonight's Shabbat: peace and unity and being together and supporting each other. Page 85.
I like it, so. Hine matov manayim, hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim, hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Behold how good it is, behold how pleasant it is, when brethren dwell in unity. Hine matov umanayim, hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim, hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. I still got bugs.
Thank you, Yehuda, and thank you, everybody, for joining in, and thank you to those at home who dialed us in. I hope to see you next week, and next week Yehuda will actually be back, and there'll even be an oneg after next week's service. So hopefully that's an inducement for you to come on down and join us. So Shabbat.